Hey, what's up everybody? We're chilling out in Grant's garage, and I got a couple questions from my YouTube channel on how to keep your shoulders healthy. Some people are having shoulder problems, so I'm going to show you guys what I do for my shoulder mobility and preventative maintenance, because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So, I usually like to take a wooden dowel. I don't have a wooden dowel right now, so I'm improvising with a super light bar. This bar is maybe 2 pounds. You know, it doesn't have to be heavy. It's not supposed to be heavy. So what you want to do is you want to get a wide grip, and you're going to have both hands over the top. You're going to bring it all the way over. Try and keep your shoulders in their sockets, and bring it all the way back to your butt. Right? So I do this for a couple.
Is that what they call dislocations, bro?
Yeah, they're called dislocates.
Right.
And after you get those, down, those are easy. You can bring it in tighter and tighter. Like some freaky shoulder flexibility right there.
Like Higa monster.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one thing I like to do. I also like to make sure my shoulders are flexible. So same thing, just grab a wooden dowel, stretch it, try and keep that shoulder in the socket. If it's out of the socket, it's not going to stretch the same way. You want it back in the socket, you're stretching all those rotator cuff muscles. I usually just hit that one. And you can do this anywhere, you know. You can do it on your lunch break if you want. Just have a little piece of PVC with you in your car or something. Whatever. So, another thing I like to do is, I can't remember what these called.
External rotation.
External rotation.
It's on a vertical plane.
Yep.
And you can get a tool called a shoulder horn. Shoulder horn works really good. Kind of looks like a yoke, and you rest your arms on it.
Yeah. I used to do these in 2 segments. I used to do bottom half.
Yeah. And
then top half. Actually, Grant turned me on to doing the whole way.
Yeah.
And I found that helps my shoulders a lot more.
You can do that lying down too, bro.
Yeah.
And just really focus on keeping your arms parallel, and 90-degree bend on the elbow.
Yep. And I make sure my elbow, my spine, and my other elbow line up perfect and never wavering. If you don't have a shoulder horn, like Grant was saying, a lot of times when I'm going heavier, because I actually like to do these relatively heavy 30-35 pounds for sets of 10, I found those help me more.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys do them with a max of like 10 pounds for 20 reps or something. But I walk up to a squat rack, go up to the end of the bar, make sure the other bar is waiting, or you can go to the middle, like inside the rack. Then I just put my elbow on top and get some of that right there.
There you go.
And you can bring it down and make sure it's stretching all the way, then bring it back up, and it's like a shoulder horn. So yeah, that's about all I do for my shoulders. Everybody's a little different, so play around with them and see how everybody feels like. So give me some feedback. Any other questions, let me know.
Hey, what's up? This is Higa, and just to add on to Zach's little shoulder health segment, another thing you can do too is if you have a light dumbbell, you can just lie on a bench or on the floor. So we're going to lie in this beautiful bodybuilding.com exercise mat here, and what you can do is you want to keep a 90-degree bend here, and a lot of baseball players do this too, and they want to rotate up. So this is external rotation, and it doesn't take much. This is only like 8 pounds, I think. And if you try to do like at least 15 to 20 reps, and really focus on keeping the wrist neutral. I'm not cocking my wrist back, So you just want to rotate in and out. A lot of people will do this, like momentum. It's not about how fast you do it. You want to make sure you do it slowly and controlled. Range of motion is the key. So you can do it on the floor like an exercise mat. You can do it on a bench, and then this is a good alternative to add on to what Zach was saying earlier. And big fan of the tubes, though. If you got access to extra tubes, this is a great way for shoulder health. Remember, when you guys use tubing, it's all about the colors. The lighter the color, the easier the resistance. So the red one would be for like a beginner or with someone with pretty severe shoulder immobility. The blue one is for a little bit tougher. But what you want to do is, like, if you want to do just like external rotation on a horizontal plane, keep your elbow tucked in, rotate in and out. Okay? I'm not swinging my shoulder or my hips. You know, you want to keep a neutral stance, rotating in and out. I'm not cocking my wrist back either. You want to make sure you just keep that wrist tight, focus on your range of motion.
Keeping that elbow pinned into your side.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do, but that's what you want to do, okay? So, if you got any more questions, check out Zach's channel, or check out GK Higa, the Higa Monsters channel.